opening, captivating the audience. Have you ever felt like life is slipping through your fingers? Drained of energy, unfocused, and unsure of your next step? It's as if you're running a race, but the finish line keeps moving. Whether it's wasted energy, constant indecision, a lack of clarity, or an inability to stay disciplined, we all face these obstacles that hold us back from the life we truly desire. But what if I told you that everything you need to transform your life is already within you? Today, we'll uncover timeless wisdom, inspired by Buddhist teachings, to help you reclaim your energy, embrace clarity, and cultivate the discipline needed to live with purpose. From stories of great historical figures to actionable steps you can start today, this journey will change how you see yourself and your path forward. As you watch, I want you to reflect on one question. What's holding you back from becoming the person you're meant to be? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm here to help you uncover those answers. The trap of wasted energy, harnessing your potential. Energy, like time, is finite. It shapes the scope of our achievements and defines the distance we travel on our journey. Yet, for many, energy is carelessly scattered across distractions, indecision, and half-hearted efforts. Think of it like sunlight. When diffused, sunlight provides warmth but fails to ignite anything. However, when concentrated through a magnifying glass, it becomes powerful enough to spark a flame. Our personal energy functions in the same way. Scattered, it leads to exhaustion. Focused, it becomes a force for transformation. In Buddhist philosophy, this wastefulness is often attributed to two root causes: attachment and aversion. Attachment drives us to chase desires, often leaving us drained when we don't achieve them. Aversion, on the other hand, keeps us avoiding discomfort or fear, which leads to procrastination and stagnation. Together, these forces create a cycle of mental unrest, one where our energy is spent but rarely directed toward anything meaningful. Let's consider the story of Benjamin Franklin, one of history's great polymaths. Franklin exemplified the mastery of energy management. He followed a meticulously planned daily schedule, balancing his time between work, study, and introspection. Franklin's focus allowed him to excel as an inventor, diplomat, and writer. His disciplined approach was not just a productivity hack. It reflected his understanding of how to harness energy with purpose. Now, let's juxtapose Franklin's life with the modern-day reality of constant multitasking. Picture this. You're working on an important project. Your phone buzzes with notifications, and your mind wanders to a dozen other tasks waiting to be tackled. By the end of the day, you've done a little bit of everything but accomplished nothing substantial. This is the trap of wasted energy, a far cry from Franklin's laser-focused efficiency. Mindfulness as the antidote. From a Buddhist perspective, Franklin's ability to direct his energy mirrors the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of anchoring ourselves in the present moment. When we focus on what truly matters, our energy becomes aligned with our goals. This clarity eliminates the mental clutter that drains us. Imagine a sculptor like Michelangelo chipping away at marble to create the statue of David. Each strike of the hammer is deliberate, removing unnecessary material to reveal the masterpiece within. Mindfulness operates in much the same way. It chips away distractions, allowing us to uncover the essence of our purpose. A modern-day example. For a contemporary example, look at Serena Williams, one of the most celebrated athletes in history. Her achievements in tennis didn't come from raw talent alone, they were the result of intense focus. During matches, Serena is known for her unwavering concentration, tuning out distractions and channeling all her energy into every serve and return. Off the court, she balances rigorous training with personal commitments, always mindful of where her energy is best spent. Her ability to stay present in the moment is a testament to the power of mindful focus. Steps to avoid energy drain. To avoid falling into the trap of wasted energy, start your day with a moment of mindfulness. Sit quietly and ask yourself, what truly matters today? Identify one priority that aligns with your larger purpose and commit to it. As you work, practice single tasking, fully immersing yourself in one activity at a time. Resist the temptation to check emails or scroll social media. Remember, multitasking is often a disguise for inefficiency. Here's a practical exercise. Imagine your energy as a currency. Each day, you're given 100 units. Every distraction, whether it's a social media notification or an unplanned interruption, costs you 5 units. By the end of the day, you'll either have spent your energy wisely on meaningful tasks, or wasted it on trivialities. Transforming wasted energy into purpose. The key to overcoming the trap of wasted energy lies in deliberate practice. Like Franklin, you can structure your day around intentional actions. Like Serena Williams, you can train your mind to focus on the present. And like Michelangelo, you can chip away at distractions to reveal the masterpiece of your potential. The beauty of energy is that it's renewable. Each day provides a fresh opportunity to direct it wisely. By embracing mindfulness and prioritizing purpose, you'll not only achieve more but also find deeper fulfillment in every step of your journey. The cost of constant change, why commitment matters. Imagine a ship lost at sea. Its captain, unsure of the destination, changes course with every shift of the wind. Instead of progressing toward land, the ship meanders aimlessly, wasting time and resources. This is a vivid metaphor for how many of us live our lives, constantly changing direction, abandoning one path for another the moment challenges arise. The result? We expend energy but rarely achieve meaningful progress. Sadhguru succinctly observes that frequent changes in direction signify a lack of seriousness about the destination. In Buddhist teachings, this concept is mirrored in right effort, a crucial step on the Noble Eightfold Path. Right effort involves consistently applying energy to wholesome actions, even when the road becomes difficult. Without such persistence, we become like the ship adrift, never reaching the shores of purpose and fulfillment. Edison's unwavering focus. A classic example of commitment in action is Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Edison famously failed thousands of times before finally achieving success. Yet, he never viewed these failures as setbacks. Instead, he saw them as lessons, each one bringing him closer to his goal. "I have not failed," he once said. "I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's ability to stay the course, despite repeated obstacles, highlights the transformative power of persistence. Now compare Edison's story with the Altucuman habit of abandoning projects halfway through. How often do we start something new, a fitness routine, a creative endeavor, a business idea, only to drop it the moment it becomes difficult? This pattern of quitting and restarting not only wastes energy, but also erodes our confidence, creating a cycle of perpetual dissatisfaction. Why commitment is rare in modern life. Modern society often glorifies novelty over commitment. We're encouraged to chase the latest trends, whether in technology, career paths, or lifestyle choices. But this pursuit of the next big thing comes at a cost. Constantly changing direction fragments our focus, leaving us scattered and unfulfilled. Take Steve Jobs, for instance. When Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, the company was on the brink of collapse. Rather than chasing multiple opportunities, Jobs focused on simplifying Apple's product line. By committing to a clear vision and sticking to it, he transformed Apple into one of the most valuable companies in the world. Jobs' story reminds us that true success often comes from doubling down on a single path, rather than chasing endless possibilities. Lessons from Tony, a modern parable. Let's bring this concept into the present day with the story of Tony, a fictional entrepreneur. Tony was ambitious and full of ideas, but his lack of commitment held him back. One month, he launched an e-commerce business. The next, he jumped into cryptocurrency. Soon after, he started developing an app. Each time, he abandoned his project as soon as he encountered obstacles, convinced the next idea would be easier or more profitable. After years of frustration, Tony realized the problem wasn't with his ideas, but with his inability to follow through. He decided to focus all his energy on a single venture, creating sustainable fashion. This time, he persevered through the challenges, learning from his mistakes rather than running from them. Over time, his business flourished, proving that success often depends more on persistence than perfection. The Buddhist perspective on change. From a Buddhist viewpoint, the tendency to constantly shift directions stems from craving, ta, and restlessness, adhaka. Craving drives us to seek out new experiences, while restlessness prevents us from settling into the present moment. Together, these forces create a state of perpetual dissatisfaction, pulling us away from the consistency needed for growth. Buddhism teaches that freedom from this cycle requires mindful commitment. Just as a tree grows tall and strong when its roots remain in one place, we too flourish when we commit to a single purpose. This doesn't mean we should never change course, but changes should come from clarity and wisdom, not from impulsive reactions to discomfort. Actionable steps to break the cycle. 1. Set a clear goal. Identify one long-term objective that aligns with your values and aspirations. Write it down and revisit it regularly to maintain focus. 2. Anticipate challenges. Recognize that every worthwhile journey will involve obstacles. Instead of fearing them, view them as opportunities for growth. 3. Limit distractions. Avoid the temptation to chase every new idea or opportunity. If something seems enticing, pause and ask yourself, does this align with my ultimate goal? 4. Track progress. Keep a journal to document your efforts and celebrate milestones along the way. This will help you stay motivated and committed, transforming indecision into purpose. The cost of constant change isn't just wasted time. It's wasted potential. When we fail to commit, we deprive ourselves of the depth and fulfillment that come from seeing something through to completion. By adopting a mindset of persistence and focus, we can break free from the cycle of indecision and move steadily toward our goals. The lesson is simple yet profound. Pick a direction, stay the course, and trust the process. Like Edison, Jobs, or Tony, you'll find that success isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about embracing them with unwavering commitment. Clarity is the key to joy, finding your true path. Clarity is not just about knowing what you want. It's about understanding why you want it, and aligning your actions with that purpose. Without clarity, even the best intentions can lead to frustration. With clarity, however, you can navigate challenges with confidence and inner peace. It's the compass that keeps us moving forward, even in uncertain times. Sadhguru emphasizes that decisions made during moments of clarity and joy must be honored, regardless of the obstacles that arise. Why? Because clarity aligns the mind and heart, creating a rare state of harmony that allows us to see our purpose clearly. This idea resonates deeply with Buddhist teachings, particularly the concept of right view, one of the steps on the Noble Eightfold Path. Right view is the ability to see reality as it truly is, free from distortions caused by ego, fear, or desire. Gandhi, a beacon of clarity. One of the most powerful examples of clarity in action is Mahatma Gandhi. At a time when India was under British rule, Gandhi made a clear and unwavering commitment to non-violent resistance. This path was anything but easy. He faced imprisonment, personal sacrifice, and immense opposition. Yet, Gandhi never wavered because his clarity of purpose was grounded in a deep understanding of justice and truth. His vision inspired millions and ultimately led to India's independence. Gandhi's story illustrates that clarity isn't about having an easy path. It's about staying true to your values, even when the journey becomes difficult. His life serves as a reminder that clarity provides strength, resilience, and direction, enabling us to persevere through the most challenging circumstances. Clarity in everyday life, Emma's story. On a more personal level, consider the story of Emma, a high school teacher who found herself overwhelmed by stress. The demands of her job, combined with the pressure to meet the needs of her students and colleagues, left her feeling burned out and disconnected from her passion for teaching. During a mindfulness retreat, Emma experienced a moment of profound clarity. In the stillness of meditation, she realized that her well-being had to become a priority if she was going to continue serving her students effectively. She decided to wake up 30 minutes earlier each day to meditate. This simple but intentional practice transformed her mornings, helping her feel calmer and more focused. Over time, Emma noticed a ripple effect. Her students were more engaged, and her colleagues admired her renewed energy and patience. Emma's story highlights the transformative power of clarity. It's not just about making grand, life-altering decisions. It's about aligning your daily actions with what truly matters. The science of clarity. From a scientific perspective, clarity enhances decision-making by reducing mental clutter. Studies in neuroscience show that when we are clear about our goals, the brain's prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning and focus, becomes more active. This helps us prioritize tasks, avoid distractions, and stay motivated. Think of clarity as a flashlight in a dark forest. Without it, every shadow becomes a source of fear, and every path seems equally daunting. With it, you can see where you're going, navigate obstacles, and move forward with confidence. Why we struggle with clarity. Many people struggle to achieve clarity because they're overwhelmed by options or paralyzed by fear of failure. In Buddhism, this is tied to the concept of ignorance, avijja, one of the root causes of suffering. Ignorance clouds our perception, leading us to chase fleeting desires or avoid challenges altogether. Clarity requires us to confront these fears and let go of distractions. It asks us to pause, reflect, and connect with our deeper values. This process isn't always comfortable, but it's essential for finding a path that aligns with our true selves. Steps to cultivate clarity. 1. Create space for reflection. Set aside time each week to disconnect from distractions and reflect on your goals. Meditation, journaling, or even a quiet walk can help you tune into your inner voice. 2. Focus on what truly matters. Make a list of your top 3 priorities in life. Whether it's family, career, health, or spiritual growth. Use these priorities as a filter for your decisions. 3. Trust your intuition. Clarity often arises when we listen to our gut instincts. If something feels right in a moment of joy and peace, honor that feeling and commit to it. 4. Simplify your choices. When faced with too many options, focus on what aligns with your core values. Remember, the more we simplify, the clearer our path becomes. Clarity in action, Steve Jobs' vision. Another example of clarity in action is Steve Jobs, the visionary co-founder of Apple. When Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, the company was struggling with dozens of unfocused products. Jobs immediately cut the product line down to just 4 key categories. This decision wasn't popular at the time, but Jobs' clarity of vision allowed Apple to focus its energy on innovation. The result? The creation of iconic products like the iMac, iPod, and iPhone, which revolutionized the tech industry. Jobs' ability to prioritize and simplify demonstrates the power of clarity in decision-making. By focusing on what mattered most, he turned a failing company into one of the most successful businesses in the world. Actionable steps for clarity. 1. Pause before you act. Before making a decision, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, does this align with my long-term goals and values? 2. Revisit your goals regularly. Clarity isn't a one-time achievement. Revisit your goals often to ensure they still resonate with your current priorities. 3. Embrace the present moment. Practice mindfulness to stay grounded in the here and now. Clarity often emerges when we let go of distractions and fully engage with the present. Transforming your life through clarity. Clarity is more than just a mental state. It's a guiding force that shapes how we navigate the world. It empowers us to make decisions with confidence, stay resilient in the face of challenges, and align our actions with our deeper purpose. Whether you're pursuing a personal goal, overcoming a setback, or seeking fulfillment, clarity is the key to unlocking your potential. The examples of Gandhi, Emma, and Jobs remind us that clarity is accessible to everyone. By cultivating this quality, you can move through life with intention and joy, turning even the most daunting obstacles into opportunities for growth. The role of physical and mental discipline, building the bridge to success. Discipline is the foundation of transformation. It is the bridge between intention and achievement, turning aspirations into tangible results. Without discipline, even the clearest goals remain unattainable. Discipline brings structure, focus, and consistency to our actions, enabling us to overcome distractions and setbacks. In Buddhism, discipline, or sila, is one of the 3 pillars of the path to enlightenment. Alongside meditation, samadhi, and wisdom, prajna, sila emphasizes ethical conduct, self-restraint, and the conscious alignment of actions with purpose. This principle is not limited to spiritual practice. It applies to every area of life, from personal growth to professional success. Sadhguru often highlights the role of physical discipline, such as yoga, as a way to harmonize the body, mind, and energy. These practices are not just about physical fitness. They prepare us to face challenges with resilience and clarity, helping us sustain focus on our goals. Serena Williams, a champion of discipline. One of the greatest examples of discipline in action is Serena Williams, widely regarded as one of the best tennis players in history. Serena's success is not merely the result of natural talent. It is the product of relentless discipline. Her training regimen is legendary. Serena has spoken about waking up before dawn to practice, meticulously analyzing her matches to identify areas for improvement, and maintaining peak physical fitness through rigorous routines. Her discipline extends beyond the tennis court, shaping her approach to business ventures, philanthropy, and family life. What makes Serena's discipline so powerful is its consistency. She shows up every day, even when it's hard, even when the stakes are high. Her focus, combined with her work ethic, exemplifies the transformative power of discipline in achieving greatness. Alice, a personal journey of discipline. While Serena's story might feel extraordinary, discipline is equally transformative in everyday life. Take Alice, a working mother juggling the demands of her career and family. Overwhelmed by stress, Alice often felt she was failing at both. Determined to take control, she started small, committing to just 10 minutes of yoga each morning. At first, the routine felt like a chore. But as Alice stuck with it, she noticed subtle changes. She felt calmer, more focused, and better equipped to handle the day's challenges. Encouraged by these results, Alice added journaling and meditation to her routine. Over time, these practices became a source of strength, helping her regain balance and joy in her life. Alice's journey demonstrates that discipline doesn't require grand gestures. Small, consistent actions, aligned with our values, can create profound change. Buddhist perspective on discipline. In Buddhism, discipline is about more than just rules or routines. It is a practice of aligning our actions with our intentions. Sila encourages us to cultivate habits that support our spiritual and personal growth, while avoiding behaviors that create suffering for ourselves or others. This concept is beautifully illustrated in the story of the Buddha's enlightenment. Siddhartha Gautama spent years practicing extreme asceticism, believing that denying the body was the path to spiritual liberation. Eventually, he realized that this approach was as unbalanced as his earlier life of indulgence. He adopted the middle way, a disciplined yet compassionate path that avoided extremes. This balance allowed him to focus his energy on meditation and wisdom, leading to his enlightenment. The lesson here is that discipline is not about rigidity or perfection. It's about creating a structure that supports our growth and staying committed to our goals, even when the journey is challenging. The science of discipline. Research in psychology supports the transformative power of discipline. Studies show that habits formed through consistent practice reduce the cognitive load of decision-making, freeing up mental energy for creativity and problem-solving. This is why disciplined individuals often appear more focused and less stressed. They've created routines that align with their priorities, making it easier to stay on track. Consider the famous marshmallow experiment, where children were given a choice: eat one marshmallow immediately or wait 15 minutes to receive 2 marshmallows. The children who demonstrated self-discipline and delayed gratification were found to have higher academic and professional success later in life. This study highlights a fundamental truth: discipline pays dividends over time. Practical steps to cultivate discipline. 1. Start small. Choose one habit you want to develop. It could be as simple as meditating for 5 minutes, journaling your thoughts, or exercising for 10 minutes. The key is consistency. 2. Set clear intentions. Understand why this habit matters to you, aligning your actions with your larger purpose makes it easier to stay committed. 3. Create a routine. Structure your day to include time for your new habit. Morning routines are particularly effective, as they set the tone for the day. 4. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge your efforts, no matter how small. Celebrating milestones reinforces your commitment and keeps you motivated. Discipline as the gateway to fulfillment. Discipline is not a restriction. It is a gateway to freedom. By creating habits that align with our values, we free ourselves from the chaos of indecision and the distractions of modern life. Discipline allows us to direct our energy toward what truly matters, enabling us to achieve our goals and find fulfillment along the way. Whether you're chasing a dream like Serena Williams, reclaiming balance like Alice, or seeking spiritual growth like the Buddha, discipline is the common thread that connects intention to success. The key is to start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. Over time, you'll discover that discipline doesn't just change your actions. It transforms your life. Lessons from Nomadic Life: embracing the journey. Life is often compared to a journey, and the path we take is rarely a straight line. The world around us constantly shifts, and the challenge lies in adapting without losing sight of our purpose. Sadhguru beautifully uses the metaphor of a nomad to describe the spiritual seeker, a person who moves forward, refusing to settle for temporary comforts. Nomads embrace the uncertainty of the road, understanding that growth lies beyond what is familiar. In contrast, modern life encourages us to settle down. Stability, security, and routine are prized above exploration. While there's value in stability, clinging too tightly to comfort zones can trap us in stagnation. True growth requires us to step into the unknown, embracing the challenges and possibilities that come with it. The Buddha, a nomadic spirit. One of the most profound examples of this principle is the life of the Buddha. Born into luxury as Prince Siddhartha Gautama, he had everything the world could offer: wealth, power, and comfort. Yet, he felt a deep dissatisfaction with life's fleeting pleasures. Driven by a desire to understand the nature of suffering, Siddhartha left the palace and became a wandering ascetic. His journey wasn't easy. He faced physical hardships, emotional trials, and moments of profound doubt. But his willingness to let go of comfort and embrace uncertainty led to his enlightenment. The Buddha's life teaches us that true fulfillment doesn't come from settling. It comes from seeking, exploring, and growing. Amelia Earhart, a modern nomad. For a modern example, look at Amelia Earhart, the pioneering aviator who redefined what was possible for women in the early 20th century. Earhart's passion for flying was fueled by a spirit of exploration. She didn't let societal expectations or the risks of her profession hold her back. Instead, she pursued her dream with relentless determination, becoming the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. Earhart's life was marked by courage and curiosity, qualities that define the nomadic spirit. Her willingness to step into the unknown not only broke barriers, but also inspired generations to follow their own paths. While her journey ended tragically, her legacy lives on as a testament to the power of embracing life's uncertainties. Climbers on Everest, pushing beyond comfort. Consider the climbers who scale Mount Everest, the tallest peak in the world. The journey to the summit is grueling. Freezing temperatures, thin air, and physical exhaustion test even the most seasoned adventurers. Many question why anyone would endure such hardships. The answer lies in the transformative power of the challenge. Reaching the summit is more than a physical accomplishment. It's a spiritual victory. Climbers describe a profound sense of clarity and fulfillment at the top, a feeling that justifies every hardship. Their journey mirrors the Buddhist teaching that liberation requires effort, courage, and a willingness to push beyond what's comfortable. Buddhist teachings on embracing change. In Buddhism, the nomadic spirit is a metaphor for the impermanence of life. Everything around us is in a constant state of change. Our relationships, careers, and even our bodies. Clinging to stability in an ever-changing world only leads to suffering. Instead, Buddhism teaches us to embrace impermanence and adapt with grace. This principle is captured in the idea of non-attachment. Non-attachment doesn't mean indifference. It means letting go of the need for control and embracing the flow of life. Like a nomad who moves with the seasons, we are encouraged to navigate life's transitions with an open heart and mind. Practical steps to cultivate a nomadic mindset. 1. Step outside your comfort zone. Challenge yourself to try something new. Learn a skill. Visit a place you've never been. Or engage in a difficult conversation. Growth happens when we step into the unknown. 2. Practice letting go. Identify one thing you're holding onto that no longer serves you. It could be a habit, a belief, or even a relationship. Release it, and observe how it frees your energy. 3. Embrace change with gratitude. When life throws unexpected changes your way, pause and reflect on what these changes might be teaching you. Gratitude transforms challenges into opportunities for growth. 4. Adopt a minimalist approach. Like a nomad traveling light. Simplify your life. Let go of material or emotional baggage that weighs you down, focusing instead on what truly matters. Nomadic wisdom in action. The beauty of the nomadic mindset is that it encourages us to see life as an adventure, rather than a series of obligations. Consider Steve Jobs, who dropped out of college and spent time traveling in India, exploring spiritual practices and questioning his purpose. This period of wandering profoundly shaped his perspective, influencing the creativity and vision that later defined Apple's success. Jobs' journey reminds us that the path to clarity and success is rarely linear. Sometimes, stepping away from the familiar is the only way to find what truly resonates. The rewards of embracing the journey. The nomadic spirit is not about rejecting stability. It's about refusing to let stability limit your potential. It's about recognizing that life's greatest rewards come from stepping into the unknown and embracing the journey, no matter how challenging. The lessons of the Buddha. Amelia Earhart, Everest climbers, and countless others teach us that growth requires courage, adaptability, and an open mind. By adopting a nomadic mindset, we free ourselves from the fear of change and open the door to transformation. So, ask yourself, what comfort zone am I clinging to? Let it go. Take a step into the unknown, and trust the journey. The path may be uncertain, but the rewards are boundless. Closing, encouraging engagement and reflection. We've explored so much today: how to reclaim your energy, the importance of commitment, the power of clarity, the role of discipline, and how embracing a nomadic mindset can unlock extraordinary growth. But remember, knowledge alone isn't enough. Transformation begins when you take action. So, here's my question for you. What's one insight from today's journey that you're ready to apply to your life? Maybe it's committing to a single goal, starting a small habit, or letting go of something that no longer serves you. Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what stood out to you, and support you on this path to growth. And don't forget, this isn't just about change. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Your engagement not only helps this community grow, but also invites others to join us in this circle of wisdom. Together, we can create lives filled with clarity, purpose, and joy. Until next time, stay mindful and keep inspiring those around you.